What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. I'm a full-time media seller. We are at the storage unit today. It is Monday. We are thinking what sold video, right? But I got a little twist, little hook, line, and sinker here to this video. So I'm basically going to cover all my Amazon FBA sales over the past 4 weeks, basically a month, and just kind of show you guys what's been selling, kind of give you some bolos out there if you're doing any eBay to Amazon flips, kind of some of my higher ticket items, put those on your replenishable, keep us saving, searching, Joji style-esque businesses. And I'm gonna just kind of cover, you know, if I know where I got this from, how much I paid for it. So we'll just dive into that as we go here. So we're gonna jump into that, but if you're interested in being around like-minded 10 by 10 storage unit, bucket hat wearing, balding media sellers, join the YouTube channel. $2.99. It's a tax write-off. You get to hang out with bald people like myself every single week, and we got a private Discord of over 100 media members. So without further ado, let's get right on into the sales. All right, you're probably thinking, the used book guy, does he even sell anything, right? It's one of those things where anybody can do YouTube, and it's almost as if like, hey, do you actually sell on Amazon? You know, like you can sit here and say I sell $1 million a month, but have you ever proven that you sold $1 million a month? This video isn't based on that, but it is a funny thought that comes to my mind, right? You know, I can make any kind of video about anything and say anything I want, but we are going to cover some sales, starting with the most recent sales here. Let me get my screen recording. So you're going to see the manage orders page on Amazon, and we're just kind of going to scroll through and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Let me make sure I have my filter set correctly so that we actually can see. Now once they connect to the Wi-Fi, yeah, try again. See what happens here once you get rocking and rolling. Filter, we're on last 7 days. We don't want that. We want the last 30 days of sales. So get this screen recording here. Start now. 3, 2, 1. We're live. All right, so last 30 days, 249 orders. It doesn't show the total here, but it's somewhere right around 5 grand, right? So here we go. Tales from the Hood DVD sold for $23.64. Not too shabby, pretty good movie if I would say so myself. I'm pretty sure this was a new item. It doesn't show you because it's FBA, but not too bad there. So 24 bucks for a DVD, right? You know I get these DVDs for $1. If I'm at the Goodwill, they're $2.99. So $2.99 is basically my cap for a DVD set. So when you see a DVD sale, the most I paid was $2.99. I paid down to $1 for some of these. So rolling on, we got another DVD for $12. Larry the Cable Guy. To each their own, right? You think Larry the Cable Guy is funny? So be it. I don't think he's funny. I think he's corny. But yet again, I have a YouTube channel and I think I'm corny, so you know, it is what it is. $69.99 Mystery Cults of the Ancient World hardcover book here from 2010. So there goes one of your bolos to put on your little list there. Not too bad. $70 sale. William Byrd, a CD, keyboard music, 21 bucks. That's actually a merchant fulfilled order here that I have to pack and ship today. So I gotta make sure I grab that. My luck, I'll forget. I'll go home and I'll forget, hey, oh, I got an order I gotta pack. So not too bad. Plus shipping, that's $25 CD, merchant fulfilled. The Psychology of Mystics paperback, Anatomy of a Voice, $12. That's super low for me. I don't like selling books for 12 bucks. You're barely making anything back. Thankfully, this is a paperback, but we all know the fees are a lot, you know, they're structured against heavier hardback selling books. So 12 bucks sucks for a book. I'm not, hey, editor, blank that out. Delete the video. Delete the video. People can't see I'm selling $12 books. It happens from time to time. It's just the way Amazon works. Things tank. Another paperback here. I don't even know how. Something About Scripture, 17. Hardcover for over 20 bucks. It's kind of where I like to be, right around the $20 mark. Hardcover for 16. You're probably only making 2 or 3 bucks at $16 on a hardback. The Sky Crawlers Blu-ray sold for $16.42. So you're gonna make around 8 bucks on that after fees. And I got those from Big Lots for, it was in my Big Lots video. I got 2 of those. I think they were for like $1.25, maybe even 75 cents each. So not a bad flip. The Big Lots stuff did sell, so I did make money on that. So that's good to know, right? Songs audio CD for 20 bucks. Now, if you're going to sell a CD for 20 bucks, you're probably going to get close to $12 of that in profit. So CDs are a lot smaller, the fees are a lot less. So you kind of can, you know, get more money, more bang for your buck if you're selling CDs and DVDs at a higher sales price. So I've been selling a lot of video games. I don't have the buy box yet. One of the members of the Discord, Luke, he just recently, well, not recently, been a few months, he switched to video games, and he's like, hey Mike, I got the buy box in video games, you don't, you suck. I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'll delete you out of this group and you'll never be allowed back in. But nah, I'm chasing the buy box and use video games. I don't have it. I checked earlier today on the weekly Zoom call. So what are you gonna do? Well, we sold that game, never even heard of it. Monstrum for $25.75. Always scan the games. You rarely find new sealed games, but always scan the games. You never know what you're going to find. Paperback for 20 bucks. The Trail to Hope Rose DVD, $25.29. Anything that's older, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, westerns, old school romance, you have to scan those DVDs. There is so much. I even said it on the call this morning. The MGM lion, right? The lion that's on the front of the MGM tiger. I think it's a lion. I don't think it's a tiger. So much money in those. This week alone, I'm probably sending out 20 MGM used and new. TCM, Turner Classic Movies, another one that's really good. So that's kind of a bolo to be on the lookout for. Let's keep on chugging along here. Sold a Christmas DVD for 12 bucks. What are you gonna do? It's June, so whoever's buying a Christmas DVD, thank you. I appreciate your purchase. You know, you probably got a good deal on it for $12. Another video game, Super Mario Maker 2 on the Switch. I am ungated in Nintendo, right? I bet if I put like how to get ungated in Nintendo on the thumbnail and in the title, this video will get like a ton of views, right? Like, oh my God, everybody gets so nuts about ungating. How do you do it? How do you do it? Where do I go? Do I go over there? Over there? Do I gotta wait in line? inetvideo.com. I'm not sponsored. I use iNet to get ungated in Nintendo and in Nickelodeon. There's plenty of ways to get ungated. There's not just a single way. iNet is just one of the websites that I've used that we recommend in the group that works to get ungated in major brands and publishers like Nintendo. So I wouldn't have been able to sell that. Thankfully, I took the steps a few months back. Sold it for 46 bucks, and I actually paid up for that. I paid $15 for that one, so I'll make right around $15 in profit. Not too bad. I knew it was gonna sell, super high rank, so pretty good. Moving to Math, audio CD for $23. Let's see here, let's see if we can find any other high ticket. 18 Kids and Counting, season 3, 28 bucks. I've told you about that before as well. 18 Kids and Counting has a few seasons that do really well, and all the other ones suck. So just be on the lookout. You don't want to buy every season of 18 Kids and Counting, but be on the lookout for the better ones. Moving along here, Mark Gungor, Laugh Your Way to a Better Marriage. I also covered this in a thrifting video probably a few weeks ago. Always sells. I've sold multiple copies of this, and it always sells for at least 35 bucks. This time it sold for 36, 38, and for some reason they just seem to be everywhere in the thrift stores, and they're usually sealed too. So not a bad bolo there to be on the lookout for. 6 Feet Under, the complete first season, sold for 20 bucks. So maybe we'll just fly through here and cover things that sold for over $20. $43, Subject and Strategy. This was a textbook I got from the Goodwill for $2.99. Not too shabby there. There goes my other sky crawlers, right? Because we found 2 of them. So they both sold basically for $16.42. That's pretty cool to see. We're actually, you know, just thinking about that. The Franklin Scandal, a story of pawnbrokers, abuse, and betrayal. This was actually merchant fulfilled. We sold this for $69.49. Bolo, bolo, bolo. This was just, you know, this was a bigger hardback. I think it weighed like 2.5 pounds. Merchant fulfilled, sold that. It had a sales score. I did scan it again before I sent it, and the sales score was right around, like, I think it was 12. So it doesn't sell super often. I could have FBA'd it, but the FBA and merchant fulfilled price was basically the same. So nice little sale there with that for 70 bucks. Synopsis of 4 Gospels. Payment complete, refunded. No idea. Had to be an FBA refund, so we'll never know. I had those emails off. I strongly recommend you have those emails off, right? Because if you're sitting out on the beach, relaxing, chillaxing, and then you get that refund email, it could ruin your day. So just turn them off. Who cares? It'll get returned to my inventory. It'll sell again. and it still doesn't even beat me up now that I'm looking at it. No Man's Sky on the PlayStation 4 sold for $26. Booba Squeaky Socks sold for $16.54. If you don't know what a Booba is, it's actually a pretty funny comical kid show with these weird looking characters. I'll pop up a GIF or something of the Boobas there. Ghost Adventures does really well. Anything ghost related DVD wise, always scan that. We got 30 bucks for that. Illustrated Bible, 58 buckaroos for that. That was one I actually had merchant fulfilled and it wasn't selling, so I said, you know what, I'm sending all my Bibles FBA. So I went up, I just sent all my Bibles FBA regardless of sales score, and I made 58 bucks for that decision alone. How far back are we? We're only at May 27th here. This video is going to be like 30 years long. Degrassi sold for 20 bucks. That's like an older kid show. Animal Crossing game guides, right? They're hard to come by anymore, but when you do, they're usually always worth it. That was a game guide, sold for $22.43. Strawberry Shortcake Collection. This was a used DVD, 40 bucks. It had 4 different DVDs in it. So I think I paid $1 for this at the Salvation Army. $40, $1 into $40. So can't complain about that. Another video game here, Mortal Kombat on the original Xbox. So for those that aren't familiar with video games, even the older stuff works. So just get in the habit of scanning all the video games, regardless if it's PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Xbox, 1 million, whatever it is. Always scan all the stuff, something like that. You know, that's 37 bucks you possibly could miss out on. Moving along here. Xbox One game, Dead Island. Like I said, I've been finding more and more video games at one of my backroom accesses. So it's just been, you know, the tides, right? Ebbs and flows. Sometimes you find a lot of something, sometimes you don't. Moving along. The Martha Stewart Cooking Collection. This was a DVD. It was new sealed. Most of the Martha Stewart stuff we know sucks. You ain't gonna get no money for it, but this was a $23 bill. Early Childhood Mathematics. That was a textbook for $40. Wii Sports Resort. Wii game for $25 roughly. Better Capitalism. I think this was also maybe a textbook. See here if it wants to load. Show me the picture. Maybe not. Looks like kind of a normal paper or hardback, yeah. Fodor Tamagawa Witch's Brew audio CD. This was actually a merchant fulfilled, so I got $40 for that one. Madame Blanc, that is a Acorn BBC special there. We all know Acorn BBC is awesome. I got this for $2.99 at a Goodwill. They had about 50 Acorn BBC TV series. This was one of them. It sold. Introduction to Culinary Arts, that's a textbook as well, sold for $33. Blu-ray I sold for $6 merchant fulfilled plus shipping. So this was one I got, I think, I don't know where I got this one from, but after fees I'll be lucky if I make a, you know, $2, and then after my buy cost I probably made like $1 on that. So it tanked clearly. $6 is my lowest I think on merchant fulfilled, maybe even not. And it just tanks. It happens sometimes. Backstreet Boys DVD, 23 bucks. Backstreet's back. All right. That was terrible. Like I should at least did like some kind of boy band dance. Moving along, where are we at? May 22nd. We're actually on my birthday. Another Bible we sold for $33.24. Another one that got refunded there. Who knows why? I mean, it is what it is. $20 David Phelps classic DVD. Xbox 360 game Grand Theft Auto for $25. As you see here, it's just a lot of, you know, run-of-the-mill stuff. Mail order mysteries. Real stuff from old comic book ads for $48. Not too shabby sale there. It is a hardcover. It is like one of those cool, it's like one of those books you see that's cool. Zoe 101. The complete 4th season for $40. Shadow the Hedgehog on GameCube for $40. Come on. Give me something good. Here we go. Employer's Legal Handbook. That was a textbook, I know for sure. We're back to May 18th now. Give me one. All right, we'll end it. Actually, this is a funny one. We'll end it on this one. Monet, The Late Years hardcover. This is a big you know, coffee table book. I've actually sold this twice. So the fact that I found this random Monet book, it just blows my mind. But it just comes with being out there, saying things, getting things done. That's kind of like an inside look of all the junk, all the crappy media I sell that I'm making full-time income doing, right? It's crazy to me that this is even possible, right? That this business model exists. I can go to a thrift store, I can scan the stuff nobody wants, I can pay $1 for it, and I can sell it for $40. I can sell it for $20, I can sell it for $15, I can sell it for $12, and I still get 2x my money, 3x my money. And I know. It's not lavish, it's not pretty, it's not luxurious, but that kind of ROI it can't be matched. Look at any other Amazon business model, right? Everybody in their right mind would say, I will double my money over and over and over again. Us as media sellers sometimes get caught up chasing $1 into $10. And the reality of it, sometimes the quality is just not there, right? A lot of it's based on your location. Maybe you live in a rundown area, you know, a low income area, and there's just no quality media around. And you just have to make a conscious decision of what business model you want to do and how it works for you in your area. You can't do what I do. I can't do what you do. So that's going to do it for the video today. I appreciate y'all watching, hanging out, scrolling through my sales. I gave you the bolo to get ungated in Nintendo, Sony, every single Microsoft, every single video game, every single publisher, Sony Music, Sony Pictures. I mean, I make it so easy. It's like I gotta start like putting this stuff behind like paywalls, right? Like $19.99, 5 easy payments. You want to know how to get ungated in Nintendo? Sure, sign up here. It's like, I don't know. It's so easy. It's so easy. Just take the action, save. And I'm not saying go get, if you don't have Nintendo games, don't get ungated in Nintendo, right? I mean, there's no point. Now, if you're outsourcing, you get a little pile, you get a little stack. I don't have any stacks. You got your stack of Nintendo games here, and you're like, all right, well, I got like $200 in profit. Okay, then you can go spend 60 bucks, get ungated in Nintendo. So you spend the 60 bucks, you sell your items, you're in the profit, you're ungated going forward. That's how you correctly get ungated. Don't do it today just to do it, right? You go broke just ungating and everything. You don't even find the stuff. If you're not finding the stuff, there's no point in getting ungated. And I've only paid to get ungated in DVDs, Nintendo, and Nickelodeon. Those are the only three. I've been doing this for years. I don't find enough of the other stuff to make it worth my while, right? And if the time comes and I do have a pile, so be it. I'm always out scanning DVDs. I had a pile of Nickelodeon DVDs. Well, I'm getting ungated. I'm tired of passing them up. I'm tired of seeing them out my thrift stores. Anyways, we went off the rails. We went from what sold on Amazon FBA in the past month to me rambling about ungated. I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all hanging, and stay tuned for more used book videos. Bye-bye.